Sony has a new update, PlayStation 5 April update that we've been waiting for, and it's mostly good. Hey guys, welcome back to another Tech Control video. As per usual, if you like any of the content that I provide you, make sure to hit that sub button below, comment, share with a buddy or two, and all that good stuff. So let's just jump right in. First up is the PS5 storage and expansion management. So we all know the PlayStation 5 has had some storage management issues from giving us like 625 gigabytes of usable storage, and it even crashing some of the newer consoles and things like that. But it looks like with this new update, it solves some of those issues, not necessarily all of them. But now with this new update, finally you will be able to transfer your PS5 games over to an external drive. Before, that was only allowed on PlayStation 4 games, but now your PlayStation 5 games are finally, you're going to be able to transfer them. So there's a couple downsides to this. You can only transfer the current version, meaning that if there is an update on the game, it won't update the save copy that you have on the hard drive. You're gonna have to transfer that back into the console, then download the update, and then let it copy, install, you know, the whole nine. It is, however, faster to copy the game onto your PlayStation 5 from the external hard drive than it is to download the game all over again. I guess it really depends on how speedy your connection is, but we all know that not everyone has the latest and greatest internet speeds, especially out in some of the rural areas of the country. So just keep in mind, your PlayStation 5 will not be able to run a PlayStation 5 game off of the external drive. The reason for that is because the drive that's in the PlayStation 5 is an ultra high speed SSD, and most likely the external that you're going to plug in is a mechanical drive, 7200 RPMs or whatever the case is. It's nowhere near the necessary speeds that are needed for next gen games. Another thing to note is that you can't directly download the game to the drive. You actually got to download it to the console and then copy it over. And no, unfortunately, no support still for a third-party M.2 drive. We know that Sony has mentioned in the past, recently actually, that this will be allowed in the near future, but I think they were leaning more towards summertime. This update is not it. Next up, we have some new social features that have to do with the PS4 and the PS5 consoles. Not social media, but social in general. So you're not going to have the ability to cross-generation share play. We all know what share play is, where you can show anybody in your party what you're playing and things like that. They could see it. And now it looks like if you're on PS4 and someone has a PS5 and you're in their party, they can share their play with you on the PS4. Also through share play, PS4 users can actually jump into your PS5 and play whatever game you're playing, a little section or whatever it is. This way they get to try out what the PS5 game would be or what it would look like. I gotta say, I tried this on the PS4 many times and it never worked for me. So I'm hoping that this update will fix that. And but who knows? Let me know if you guys have had success with the share play. I think it was called something else though before, like gameplay or game share. No, game share is something else. Never mind. So now if your friends are playing a game, you can actually request to join their game if it allows for co-op or multiplayer or whatever the case is. You can now request to do so. The menu itself is actually improved compared to how it was before. You can now switch between parties, between a certain party, or just chatting with one friend and things like that. It makes it a lot easier for you to jump in and out and see what individual players are doing at the moment, what they're playing, and things like that. In addition, you could turn off notifications, on or off, any of the notifications for the parties that you're in. So what else can you do? Now you can disable game chat, meaning that you can mute yourself and everybody in the party or in the game chat, and you can just focus on the game. You can adjust different players' volumes. We all have those friends that either talk too low or talk way too high. We can adjust those volumes accordingly. Your game updates will pre-download. Now, honestly, this is something that I thought the consoles already had, but as I really think about it, every time I turn it on, that's when it starts downloading and installing the updates. This is something that probably should have been there already, but it's nice that they're adding it now. You can now customize your game library. They have filters that you can sort exactly what you want to see. You can remove games from your library that you don't want to see. This was there previously on the PlayStation 4. I don't know why they got rid of it when this new gen PlayStation 5 came out, but I'm glad to see that it's back now. Up next, there are new trophy settings and customizations. Right now, when you get a trophy, it automatically takes a screenshot, and I believe it records the last 10-15 seconds or whatever the case is. But it does record a little bit for every little trophy that you get. So now you can capture exactly whether you want a screenshot or the video. I guess both, but that would be the default. And then you can choose also which level of trophy. So not every bronze trophy will automatically get a screenshot or a video. Maybe the gold ones, or when you platinum a game, that's a big moment you'd want to capture. Or maybe you're like me and you want to turn all that off, because there is a manual button on the controller you can hit whenever you want to screen capture or record. There's also a new player trophy stat screen where you can check out the summary of your trophy level and status at a quick glance. So that's it for the actual console, but now let's talk about the mobile app. This is for both Android and iOS. The mobile app is getting a big update. Some of these features, I'm going to be honest, I thought were already on there. I might just be confusing them with other platforms, not going to say who. But going down the bullet points, let's just hit them real quick. You can save products to your wish list, whether that's a game or an add-on or a DLC, whatever the case is. You can save that now to your wish list, and when it goes on sale, it should notify you. You'll get notifications when your friends are online. You can change the status of the console, whether you want it to appear online or offline. You can do that right from the mobile app. If you get up to get a glass of water, walk away real quick, or maybe you're tired of gaming for a little bit and you want to take a break for TV, Netflix, Hulu, whatever it is, you could just do it right from your phone, set yourself offline, and then not be bothered by anybody until you get back. You can now join a multiplayer session from the app. Now, I'm not sure if that means it's a party invite and then you can join yourself, or if that means that you get an invite to join a Call of Duty multiplayer game and you can accept it from the app. It'll jump you on your console into that. I'm not sure. I really hope that it is the party one, not necessarily the multiplayer session of a game. What if you hit that invite on your phone on accident and you're in the middle of a different game, of a Fortnite or whatever? I wouldn't want it to pull me out of whatever I'm doing now unless I specifically wanted to. So we'll have to get a little more clarification on that. You can compare trophy collections. This is one of the biggest things that my friends and I, we do with each other. We compare trophies and things like that. And the fact that it wasn't on the new app was really disappointing. So at least it's here now. Better late than never, I suppose. And last but not least, you can sort and filter, sort of the same customization as you have with your library. Now you can do it on the mobile app with the PlayStation Store. So it should be a little easier to navigate around it. I know sometimes it's a little difficult on mobile, but these filters should make it easier, sort of like the same filter settings that you get on the console. This way you can jump into your games, or maybe you're looking for a bundle or whatever the case is. This will help you jump in there and find what you're looking for faster. So that's pretty much it for the April update. I don't expect there to be one in May or even June. Possibly the next update we're going to get is when that M.2 drive is finally available for us to use, expand the storage on the console. There was no mention of any performance updates or anything like that, but I really wouldn't be surprised if there were some that were included in the background. So that's pretty much it for the April update. Let me know what you thought about it, and let me know what features are missing that you really want to see. I know probably the most wanted feature is going to be the storage, but let's see what else you guys come up with. If you like tech and games, make sure to subscribe below. Take care.